Ridiculousness. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, DRMA probably the no, 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 no. Okay. Sounds good. Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Okay. 1 second. One more sign in here. Okay, sounds good. Good morning, everybody. Willie, good morning. Virus. I wish virus. I wish. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Jay. Azul, good morning. Onions, good morning. Mark, good morning. Reed, good morning. Rock, good morning. CM, good morning. Lion, good morning. Good morning, JP. Robot, good morning. Doche, ridiculous. What happened? I know, right? Just I just had to sign into all of the streaming platforms and then reconnect them again. So that was a bit annoying. Anyways, Grant, good morning. Nikolai, good morning. Emma, good morning. Shima, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Patricia, good morning. Bob, good morning. Shaftman, good morning. Queen, good morning. A, good morning. Lizzie, good morning. Teggy, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, boy. That sounds like a Joe account, doesn't it? Tomorrow is it's actually Friday because tomorrow is gay Discord day. Yeah. Anyways, we open in 6 minutes, guys. Good morning, Mexican. Good morning, good morning. DRMA seems to be looking good for now, at least for momentum play. With a little bit of resistance at $2.30. These guys had a catalyst, but don't really care for the catalyst because it seems stupid. Just like every other momentum stock catalyst, right? And the company definitely is going to need money at some point. So, an offering is coming for this one. Maybe they just want to run it up first. Anyway, so we're going to pay attention to this one. Alrighty. So, a safer entry would be obviously in that demand zone closer to $1.90, right? And if that level doesn't hold, then you're looking for the 200. And then your two main resistance levels for now, $2.30, and then you're looking for like $2.50. Even though you have that wick all the way at the top at 270, it's almost like every 20 cents it has a problem. But anyways, we'll pay attention and see if we can break above 230 for now. Cool. There are a whole bunch of other penny stocks too. Like this one was a lot of fun yesterday. LYT, right? As the market was going down, everybody was focused on penny stocks yesterday. So LYT was one that really benefited from that, right? So this one's the top gainer for the morning, most likely. Yeah, still the top gainer, right? So actually, maybe something else took over. Wheeler, that doesn't seem right. I think Wheeler's done a split. Yeah, so Wheeler isn't the top gainer. Alrighty, they are not the top gainer. It's a LYT, and then you have GTEC, and then DRMA. TDTH looked interesting as well. Just because that thing was sitting at the double bottom and then it bounced, right? So I think AK was in this one. Yeah. So that thing bounced off a double bottom at 188, but then hit that VWAP. So we'll see if that thing stays above. It was. That was your first trade in pre-market and green. Good. Very nice. Yeah. LYT needs to clear that resistance. Like it's been failing at the same level all morning, right below 14 cents. So like 13.80. So at some point, if it can break above that level, then okay, cool. We can start pushing for 15 cents and maybe 20 cents at some point, right? So it's up 120% for now. GTEC, I just had this one on here because it was number two, but it doesn't really look good, right? So it seems to be like it seems to be holding $2.20 for now. So let's see if we do stay above that level at the open and then go from there. Alrighty. CISO. These guys had news last night or this morning. They might have had both. I know they reported earnings. So yeah, another one to keep an eye on, right? So a whole bunch of things to look at. We'll see how they look once the market actually does open. I want to add one more name to the list. One more name to the list. And then we should be good. Yeah, some of these penny stocks are still trying to push again today, which is interesting. 8:30. Thank you, Lion. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think for some reason DRMA seems to have the most hype because I think you have a whole bunch of pumpers behind this one. But it really does need to break out though if it's gonna go. If not, then dip all the way back to the abyss, dip back into that demand zone, and then go from there. Mullen on the list. Mullen, funny enough, Mullen had news this morning. Um, so Mullen had some news this morning. Alrighty, and here we go. The market is open. The market is open. So again, SPY is approaching that potential, that support level from yesterday. That's 66, right? 366. So let's see if we stay above it, right? This is the 15-minute chart for SPY, by the way. Alrighty, so SPY's had some support at 366.30. I think that was that level virus. Remember that level? Before the breakout, right? So let's see if we stay above this demand zone, stay above that level, and then cook from there. We'll see. Right, so let's see. Perfect. Merlin is not on the list. So, anyways, yeah, let's see if SPY can give us a double bottom there. Maybe some calls. DRMA is giving us that typical market open chaotic candle, right? Chaotic candle. So broke above that 230, but never really closed above it. So, is anybody holding DRMA in the chat? Why does this playlist seem ridiculous? Like it just seemed like a silly playlist, doesn't it? What song is on this list, anyways? Okay. No trades for you. Okay, sounds good. So that looks interesting again. Same thing with LYT, right? It broke above that resistance, but not really closing above it yet. So this is just look at this, right? GTEC, the exact same candle. Like all of these candles are trying to scam at the open, right? All of them trying to scam at the open. So again, this is why we always say, you know what, please be, just give it a second at the open, be careful, right? Let the market relax a little bit and then make a decision, right? Because you really never know, right? If you're not sure, sit on your hands for a little bit, let all these crazy candles get out of the way, and then make a decision. WOOF. Interesting. How do you not have VVPR up? Why should we? VVPR. What is it doing? What, 15%? Why would we have that up? Right? So we don't really have it's not like it's doing anything crazy really, right? So you have resistance right below $5. So if it does break above 5, then maybe minimum requirements is what they're called. It's failing at resistance. So if it does break above 5, then okay, cool. Maybe there's something there. LYT looks like it's actually holding that bottom and it wants to break out. Right? It really does need to close candles above 14 cents, and then it might be ready for a push. Good morning, Luna. 15 minutes after the open, exactly, Dan. Exactly. So there goes a break for LYT again. Hasn't closed the candle above, but and look at this, right? DRMA again, has a lot of hype, a lot of retail pumping it, right? But clearly the thing has resistance. So again, right there, resistance. Surprise, not really. So until it breaks. Yeah, they slapped by so hard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's all the it's all the tariff stuff. This is the lowest we've been though. So this is that last night this was the low. So I wonder if we find a bit of support there, but again, right? Puts. Yeah, I mean Trump is saying more stuff about tariffs. So what happens to the market? We go down. Yeah, we go down. We go down. AGMH is the one we had on here. Yeah, it's a bit of a pop. Right? I don't think I have a favorite name yet. I like how DRMA is approaching that demand zone, which is kind of what I wanted to see, right? Wanted to see this thing sell up into the demand zone. So let's see if we can create a bit of support above $2 here, guys, for DRMA. Righty. So again, if that thing can build a bit of support at $2, that might be a good little scalpy. LYT, like I said, it looked like it wanted to break out, and it's breaking out. Uh, breaking out. 57. Monies, Raven. Monies. Well done. Well done. Well done. Closed above 14 and going for 15 cents. DRMA is trying to hold that $2 demand zone. CISO is doing a good job curling. Nice entry, Raven. Well done. CISO. Every time I see this, I think of Cisco, but it's not Cisco. It's different. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Cisco. I like it. You have a little bit of resistance, like right below 70 cents, right on that ST band. So let's see if it breaks above. LYT still going up, guys. Not sure if anyone is in this one. Not sure, but nice little push to 15 cents. Yeah, it tapped 15 cents and then came back down a little bit. 15 cents. HTZ. Why does that sound like hot rates? HTZ. I don't know if they had news though. A rep had some news, not really doing much. Me is popping as well on the scanner. Me. Interesting. MLGO Yogi. Take a look. MLGO. That's a really nice push, Yogi. Yeah, you sold at $12. Yeah, that's very nice. I think that's the yeah. It looks like 12 like 12.20 is the resistance it's had all day today, pre-market, and then twice in pre-market, and now at the open, 12.20. Yeah, that's a really good scalp. Had news with yeah. I saw the news from earlier. It came all the way down again to the demand zone, which I think is where Yogi started watching it to $11, 10.80, and then pop. Very nice. Maybe maybe Spy wants to go to the Maybe SPY wants to go to the yeah, maybe SPY wants to go to that 65, 565. $100. You made $100. LOL. Well done. Congrats. Yeah, that was a good exit. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully you took those monies, Raven. Right. So that resistance below 70 on that SD band, yeah, it failed. Failed. DRMA is not really curling yet, so still kind of watching that one. LYT is looking really good though. To hell, he says. Is anybody in LYT? Anybody? Anybody? MLGO. LYT, yeah? Okay. Sam? Yeah, that's a good one. Good scalpy. To hell, virus. Let me look at SPY again. So SPY obviously broke down on the 15-minute, right? Not a small time frame. So that thing's looking super, super sus. Right? I just want to see what the 4-hour looks like here. Yeah, breaking below that gives us a lot of room to the downside. Obviously, we haven't closed yet, so this could be a retest and then maybe a rebound. So that 65 is going to be important to hold. Important to hold. Where's the bottom of that range? Yeah, 65. Cool. If we break below 65, then we're opening up a lot of room to 560. A lot of room. So that's 65 today, and we need to close about 65. Again, Trump reopened the whole, tariff thing, so that doesn't help the markets, right? And so now I bet you people are going to be talking about April 2nd. Okay, more tariffs are coming April 2nd, right? So for now, let's see how the day plays out. So weakness. I'm gonna leave SPY on like the 5 minute or something. I'm gonna leave it on the 5 minute instead of the 15 for now. Alrighty, so that 65 is gonna be important. Very, very important. Let's see. On the way up, Patricia, you did. Congratulations. Yeah, LYT looks really, really good, right? Really, really, really good. And it's still pushing 164% now for that thing. So that looks amazing. Congratulations if you're in this one. Federico, good job. Yeah, you're getting the famous golden candle now below 17, but yeah, it looks really good. So congratulations again. Below 17 to 67, CISO? What do you mean to 67? Oh, like 60? Oh, like that was your scalp? Ah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, now you're sitting at that pivot there at 56. If that level doesn't hold, then you're watching the like 50 cents. So 56 and then 60 cents. Your next two support levels. DRMA again, it looks like it's kind of consolidating, doesn't it? Like off that $2 level we mentioned. No curl yet, obviously. Right? No curl yet. So that's going to be very important. Again, especially when the market's trending down, you want to make sure when you get into these names, they're at support and curling up. So this one's at a good spot now. So that $2 level we wanted, it's at a good spot, right? So in that demand zone, it just needs to start curling. Just need to curl and give us something good. Something good. Me is pumping ME. I say pumping, but there you go. So an aggressive pop up the 200 there for that thing. Aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Yeah. There goes DRMA. So 217, 224, 225, right? So now we're popping again, right? So really good spot for anybody that wanted to take a gamble. Anybody take a gamble on DRMA? And obviously, again, that resistance is right there, right? Resistance at $2.30, right? So that almost had to be a quick scalpy, a quick scalp, quick scalpy, because that thing just popped and then came all the way back down. I really think people are scared of the history on this stock. It has that history of pump and dumps. Look at that. Like we just went from support to resistance back to the abyss. Crazy, huh? 10 cents. What is a good exit? Well done, Travis. Well done. I mean, you should be scaling out, right? It's up 140%. So you should be scaling out of that position. Nice. Very nice. For 19, yeah. At the very least, put a stop loss on the rest of the position, Travis. Don't let it go back to 10 cents because you're waiting for 19, right? Please and thank you. Are you still in a MLGO? I think Shima, you scalped it. Okay. Are you still in Yogi? Are you still in that position, or your exit was 12, right? So, welcome, Travis. Yeah, that's nice. MLGO came and just never left. They did a pretty good job, like dropping Catalyst and minimal offerings and just pumping the stock. They've done a really good job. Something we're gonna look back. Huge volume now. Yeah, we're gonna look back, and this stock is gonna be at $50, and we're gonna be like, "See, knew it, knew it." Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Let's see. Mm. Okay, there we go. Yeah. No, looks good for now. And clearly DRMA just looks like a crackhead of a stock now. So 190 support there next at the bottom of the demand zone. Yeah. GTEC just never did anything, right? Like I said, this stock didn't really look good for me. I just wanted to put it up here because it was a top gainer. Other than that, there was really nothing else, like overly impressive about it. Nothing overly impressive about it. So let's see. Okay, moving on. Yeah, more like that. Yeah. To a top pay now. Good morning, Gail. Hello. What's up, Roger? How are you? Yeah, so SPY ended up popping up the that 65, at least for now. So we know that level is important. Virus, you bought some calls, didn't you? Criminal. T-Nun. Okay, sounds good. And puts? You bought some puts? Okay, sounds good. Puts. Yeah, maybe that's just a pop so they can slap it back to the abyss. Puts and back to the abyss, back to the lows. James, ayo. Ayo. Today it seems like one of those days, where you're just taking quick money, scalpies and move on, scalpies and move on. Rubbish everywhere, yeah. MLGO does look good though. Not as ridiculous as the other ones. Obviously, it's approaching a supply zone, but yeah. Yeah, it really is messy. Like it's yeah, like the markets themselves, you know, all over the place, virus, all over the place. Mm-mm. All over the place. Yeah, that looked like a pop to slap. Mm-mm. 95 for now, nose. Yeah, well done. Yeah, that one was all over the scanner this morning, and it's done well. 23 and Me. I thought this company was going bankrupt. Weren't they going bankrupt? Maybe not. Maybe not. Interesting. Yeah, I thought for sure they were going bankrupt. Maybe they got bailed out. Remains in place. Privacy policies remain in place. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. There you go. But no, the damn thing is cooking. The 23 and Me. They are. Jill. Okay. Yeah, the only headline I see is from 5 hours ago that says something about policies remaining in place. Something about policies remaining in place. That's a nice pop. Yeah, nice bankruptcy bounce. Yeah, it's a nice pop. Mexican president just said we are going to give an integral response to tariffs after April 2nd. So basically, that means the chaos isn't done yet, huh? Means the chaos isn't done. Well, well, well. To be expected, though, right? All the countries are going to fight back if they are all going to fight back. Do, 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 do. I can never. The Mexican president's name is always a bit interesting to pronounce. Trying to sell the company before they go bankrupt. 2 week extension. Okay. Yeah, spy with a bit of a pop off that 65, right? So again, we were hoping to the very, hoping that that level would be support. So DRMA is still doing an okay job, just holding that demand zone. Like if you look to the left hand side, right? You can kind of see what happened in pre-market here, right? This whole range for DRMA, it's trying to stay above it. So we need some higher lows though if this thing is gonna push, right? Some higher lows. You can kind of see how the algo is pointing, pointing to the fact that like it's had a bit of a, it's created a downtrend now, right? So needs to break above that, needs to give us some higher lows, and then maybe we have something there, you know, you know. MLGO still looking really, really good for anybody that's in it. That thing hasn't had a red candle since the open when it dipped and retested the bottom. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. MLGO. Hit 22 cents. Isn't that crazy, Bob? Like, isn't that crazy? Like, Mullen was $10 a month ago. To that low, like how does somebody not look at that and say, "Damn, you guys have done three splits and you're back to 20 cents? This company seems like it needs to go." Like how does no one do that? Anyways, a line no, held a little. Plus, I changed the color from last year, Tony. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do as well. Zero. Choo, choo, choo. Maybe that first red candle is gonna come in the supply zone for MLGO. That's a nice push. Really nice and consistent. All the way up. Yeah. Uh, okay, there we go. Anyways, Varys, are you still in your puts, or you got rid of them? This kind of seems like a retest of the moving average. Retest of 67. Let's see what it does. Yeah, these are 5-minute candles. Now let's see where this candle closes, and then I think it'll be telling which direction we go in. Yeah. Rest of the. There we go. Damn, spy. Damn. Spy just said, and what? And what? And thrust. And what? And what? And thrust. And thrust. Did you see that, Pop? My goodness. Spy said, "You guys wanna short me, huh? You guys wanna fight me, huh? I'll give you a thrust candle. Yeah, give you a thrust. Yeah, as soon as CISO broke below, it just hasn't looked good. So has not looked good. And then obviously again, D Army is still failing on that downtrend, right? So until it breaks above that, yeah. 1477 at the high there, Yogi. Very nice. Finally a retest though. Finally. Someone push something because the markets are looking like they want to go from red to green. It's like try getting some puts done for the day. Don't have time to virus. Seriously. Spy is almost back to green for the day. From red to green. La, 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 la. Spy said you guys want to fight, huh? This is yeah, we'll see what it does. We shall see what it does. You're done for the day, Tank? I like it. 1150 to 1427. That's a really good scalp. So yeah, we finally got some red candles of the supply zone. And that nice gain on the calls. Very nice, Virus. Congrats. Well done. DMN. DNA data. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, 23andMe is hitting new highs of the day here. There it goes. There it goes. Had the puts from to 780.85. Damn, that's a lot of pain, virus. That is a lot of pain. Don't like it, chilled mine. I just got rid of it. Are you in a position? Let me know if you are. I'll take a look. We were watching. Just didn't like the way that it was performing in pre-market or at the open. So let me know if you're in a position though. I'll take a look. Yeah, 23andMe is halted up $1.15. Monica, yup. Virus. Looks like yeah, LYT hit that 16, that almost 1727, and then just dipped after that. But it looks like it's retesting that initial resistance at the open, right? This initial wick at the open here. So see if it keeps closing above that and the 50s. So if you're watching this, just watch 14 cents for LYT. 14 cents for support. DRMA is really trying, to break above that downtrend. Right? Is anybody holding DRMA in the chat? 23andMe is halted up, DC. Halted up. $1.15. You're in at 212? Okay. For GTEC? Okay. I'll take a look. $2.12. Okay. At least you're not, your entry isn't horrible, right? So it's finally done an okay job consolidating. It looks like it finally gave you a double bottom or just a higher low and then crossed back above the 9. So that's beautiful, actually. Yeah, looks good. I'm glad you didn't FOMO into this thing at $2.30 at the very least. So for now, you can kind of see how your double bottom is like 197. So make sure this thing doesn't go below 197. Otherwise, you're going to be praying for Valhalla already. So it's finally looking okay. I'm going to leave it up for a second and see if these candles can actually close above the chrono. DRMA is finally breaking that downtrend now. So that's good. Finally breaking the downtrend, DRMA. You got in at 209, Jill? Let's go. Let's go. Finally breaking. I really do think though, like the history of this stock is making it people not FOMO as much. So there we go. Yeah, look at that. That thing just popped to 222 and then came all the way back down, Jill. Right? Like the way these candles are behaving are a little bit interesting. Interesting, Mike. Small stock or just a question of time? You don't know. Seems questionable, Doug. Well, well, they have friends, friends in they have some friends. Can I look at BON? Of course. What's your position, Diego? What's your position in BON? What is your position in BON? GTEC is retesting that 9. 23andMe is still halted. So let's see what happens. LYT is really testing that 14 cents. So it really needs to close these candles above 14 cents for LYT. DRMA is back to retesting that downtrend, Jill. So let's see if it now creates, if it uses that level of support and it doesn't go below. Alrighty. That little downtrend line, right? 23andMe is on halted, guys. And it's now at $1.20. 20 $1.25, $1.27. Really good pop, actually. VMAR Vision Marine Technologies announces a reverse split. Rubbish. It's at the next level, I was thinking. There it goes. $1.30. Yeah. Yep. Isn't that crazy? Time really does fly, though, Dan. Time flies. Time flies. Can you believe it was almost a year ago? Crazy. Okay, let me take a look, Diego. I just want to see what happens with this candle at $1.30 for 23andMe. $1.30 resistance. Want to see what happens. And then I'll take a look at BON. You're in at 25 cents, you said, right? So, yeah. No. Okay, let me do that. BON. You're in at 25 cents. It's at 15 cents now. Well, I mean, see, the good thing about this level now is it's been sitting here for like the entire week, right? It's been sitting here the entire week. All-time low for this thing is 14.40, 14.39, right? So yeah, your entry wasn't amazing, and then you diamond handed the position, right? So not an amazing entry, obviously, but it's been holding this level the entire week. So just keep in mind that it's a penny stock. Make sure they're not about to do a split or anything else funny, right? But make sure that it stays above that 14 cents, because if it doesn't hold this level after holding it for a week, just imagine what happens after that, right? If we hold that level for a week and then it doesn't hold, what happens after that, right? That's the problem. So, yeah, hopefully it's not a massive position, right? Hopefully that answers your question. Back to 23andMe. So again, $1.30 resistance for now. Good scalp, Sam. Good scalp. 23andMe. Again, $1.30 resistance for this one. Yeah. Glad you sold that thing at 14 cents, $14, Sam, right? Right at that supply zone. And you can kind of see how it's getting thicker, right? Like look to the left-hand side. You see how this is almost like a light red versus like what it looks like now, right? So I'm glad you sold that position. At some point, if it breaks, amazing. But for now, that's clearly major resistance. Major resistance. Let's go. Well done, Sam. The difference to the last correction, he was not in politics. His cars would not, so I'm not relying on that. Yeah. Yep. Honestly, I think at this point, I'm trying to stay away from as much of that stuff as possible, Mike. And then let's see where we are in a few months, right? Let's see where we are after April 2nd. Let's see if it's just more chaos, and then go from there. Virus, have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy, and catch you later. Much love. Alrighty. Let's see. Perfect. 23andMe. Oh yeah. So again, that 130 resistance, right? Um, there you go. If you were in this, I hope you took some profits. Again, I've said this so many times, right? It's very rare that a stock will go down without giving you the warning sign. Um, right? Very rare that a stock goes down without giving you a warning sign, right? So $1.30 is becoming, if you watch these penny stocks, right, you start to understand that these levels are very common, right? A dollar, obviously resistance. $1.20, right? A dollar 30, and then $1.50, right? So when we know that $1.30 is resistance and it's sitting there for one candle, two candles, three candles, four candles, you start to ask yourself, like, why? Do I need to take my gains or at the very least set a stop loss? Right? And usually it's stalling at that level before it gets slapped. It doesn't just get slapped, right? It stalls and then people panic, right? It's almost like, again, it's more of a psychological thing than anything else, right? If you notice when a stock is about to get slapped, it's the same idea, right? It's stalling, 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 and then retail is like, what happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? And then it starts to drop a little bit, and then everybody panics at the same time, and then it halts down, right? So whenever you're looking for resistance, pay attention to that. Alrighty. And again, it's not like it's a major catalyst. Chilled Mind says, I like the way you interact with the chat. Just found this channel. Welcome. How did you find the channel, Chilled? Welcome to the community. Welcome. Yeah, no, we try and interact with and and have fun and make monies. Yeah, DR made brand new lows there, Jill. Isn't that crazy? Right? I think again the history of this stock is against it, right? So maybe some good scalps here, but oh, you looked up GTEC, really? Good. Welcome, welcome. So, what's GTEC doing? I know that thing is holding $2. What is it doing now? It's still holding $2, right? So, see, the good thing here is that you're finally, again, you have a double bottom right there, and you're starting to create some higher lows now. You're starting to create an uptrend, right? If they can keep holding that, then you might just be okay, and you're back to break even again, right? So hopefully that trend continues. At the very least, though, like I said earlier, it's not allowed to go below 197 because if it does, then it just broke everything, right? Just like right here. Again, I don't like when a stock creates a low and then breaks below that low because when it does to me, it wants to go to the abyss. Jill, yeah, yep. A lot of BS today, huh? A lot of BS today. A lot of BS. Do, do, do. I think right now is the time for bankruptcy. Most of private money into Tesla and SpaceX, for example. But yeah, Mike, yeah, let's see how the whole thing plays out. Uh, see how the whole thing plays out. So, you try and give them as much grace as possible. Especially as a new. You know, yeah, yeah. We'll see. We shall see. I'm sure if he needed money though, Mike, people would give him monies, like private monies. Is it actually? No way. There goes GTEC, chilled guy. Look at that, right? You're green now. So creating an option, looking better, which is good. BS. Oh, that's funny. Funny. Maybe it's more hope. Probably. Probably. Bethlehem Steel. Oh, it's a steel company. Most of these stocks honestly look like absolute garbage, except for MLGO. Um, they all just look like pump and dumps. Can you show us the indicators you use once? ARK? Yeah, of course. There's actually a video. So, and it for the members. It's one indicator that comes with a whole bunch of other things, right? So it's one indicator. It's called the bull bear algo. It's for the members. Uh, yeah, it's for members. There goes MLGO retesting that supply zone. So looking really, really good there. Looking really, really good. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. There we go. Uh, there we go. Okay, moving on. Moving on to MLGO. See, MLGO is the only stock that isn't garbage, is it? Right. So that thing just made brand new highs of the day. Brand new highs of the day. Sammy, if you do that, make sure it doesn't break highs of the day. Make sure it doesn't. Again, if it breaks above that 200, then maybe not so much. Alrighty. There we go. No, Mike. There are a lot of people that believe in the technology and stuff. So, yup. Thank you, Teggy. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please, and thank you. I would really appreciate that. ME 23 means unhalted, and it's trying to recover. Already, so a little bit of support around $1.10, and then that same resistance at $1.30. But yeah, don't forget to smash the like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us in Discord. Tomorrow, okay, sounds good. Up to work. Luckily, today is your Friday. Let's go. See you tomorrow in the in Discord. Ategi. Have a wonderful day. Oh my goodness, Yogi. So good risk reward, but dumb to forget and check. Good thing you checked. Good thing you checked. That was a really good entry too, by the way. Yeah, very good entry. Again, for the most part, though, this has been the only good stock today, right? MLGO. So yeah, there we go. 23, 20, 16, 23. Very nice. Yeah, exactly. Since $5, since last week. Since last week. Romeo, are you in a position? Yeah, DRMA. Yeah, as soon as that thing broke back below, yeah, super weak, right? So that thing is no longer. And then LYT did the same thing. As soon as it broke below that 14 cents, yeah, right. When these names break below those support levels, you don't want to sit there and say, but please, Otherwise, you just end up getting yourself in trouble. Yes. Oh wow. You just so okay. Sounds good. You're green in that position already. So 1630 is your next resistance there. Yeah, yeah. You waited quite a long time before you got into that position. You waited a long time, right? Your breakout was right at 1480 as well, and then obviously above $15. Yeah, you waited a long time. Okay, sounds good. There it goes. 17 almost. So Romeo, you're happy? You should be. There goes $17. Oof, MLGO. That thing said, just let me cook, guys. Just let me cook. To the moon, he says. Make sure you move that stop loss up though, right? Your stop loss shouldn't be in the red anymore, in my opinion. But that's up to you, right? When it pops like that, your stop loss shouldn't be in the red. Um, MLGO. No, you just have to move that stop loss up, Romeo, right? Because a stock like this, I don't think you can't really always pick up, like pick out the top, you know. There you go. Time to time and generally a rebound. No, 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 no. Exactly. Yeah, I think Elon understands that honestly. But yeah, all he has to do is be done with his stuff, right? Whenever he's done, he knows. Like as soon as he leaves that and goes back to Tesla, the stock is gonna start cooking again. So, yeah, not overly. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. There goes 1746. That thing's looking really good, isn't it? 1760. What's the highest we've been this entire run? I need to go back and look for MLGO. Let me just quickly go over to the 4 hour chart. Taking its sweet time. $18. So last week, right when this thing was cooking, it ran all the way to 1970 in pre-market. So last Tuesday. Cool. I just wanted to see that. So right below that $20, right? Right below the 20. If you're holding MLGO, type in yes in the chat. Oof. Wish you forgot about that position a little bit more. A little bit longer, Yogi. Very nice. No 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 no. There we go. Very, very nice. Again, make sure you're moving that stop loss up though, right, Romeo? You're not just sitting, you're not just leaving it and praying. Uh, go back up, Diego. Yeah, yeah. Not worried about Tesla as the people forget really, really quickly, right? So not really worried about Tesla as a company. You know, no worries there at all. The stock can be as volatile as possible. Give it a year, everybody is going to be back to or something else. He makes new robots, and people are going to be like, "Oh my goodness, this is so nice." So yeah, yeah. There's so many reasons, right, Mike? So many reasons. So many reasons. Like Dan mentioned. Remember BA, right? I mean, these dudes were planes were crashing from the sky, right? Planes were crashing from the sky, and yet now the stock goes back up, right? So there goes 1850 for MLGO, looking very good. When it dip, not worried about it. Yeah, not at all. Speaking of which, what's Tesla at now? 277. Oh my days. Yeah, this is really not a concern at all. 217 to 277. Yeah. Have you bought the dipskis? You're just smiling now. You drive by a Tesla and it's on fire, and you're still just smiling. You know that GIF I'm talking about? Yeah, the dude that's smiling like a goat. Yeah, that's the one. Choo, 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 choo. No concerns there. LYT. Yeah, maybe like the final stand here at 12 cents. Ye. DR made again as soon as that thing broke below that support. Jill, did you close that position? I hope you did when it broke below, right? Breaks below $2. No. 23andMe looks like it's consolidating above the VWAP above $1.10. So let's see what it does. There it goes. Back to a 120. Back to $1.20. So Rahul says 1785 to 1840. Well done. Good quick scalpy. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah. So now we're failing in the new supply zone here for MLGO. Yeah. Okay. What was your stop loss at? So you got in at 16, 1580 basically. What was your stop loss, Romeo? Where did you put that stop loss at? You're still looking for SPY puts? As long as we stay below that 200, Sammy, right? If you do SPY puts, make sure we stay above 569. Make sure we close the candles below 569. It's more like 569.40, but make sure we stay below, because if we break above it, then pain. Pain, pain, pain. Alrighty? Okay, back to 23andMe here. Nice little curl. So not that we actually broke above resistance, but nice little curl there. I put Tesla with a stop loss at 261. What do you mean, Mike? Like you got into Tesla now at 277 or what? Or earlier? Hopefully you're not buying. I mean, hopefully you bought the dip instead of now, right? So 1780. Okay. So you made a few dollars on that though, right, Romeo? Well done. Congratulations. Good job. Yeah. Good jobs. So we came all the way back to 17, retested, and then bounced a bit. So once again, still above your entry or your exit. Still below your exit, right? Earlier, Mike? Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Azul, are you in some spy calls? What are you in? You might be in some spy calls. You did not. Becoming a na 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 na. Okay. ASST. ASST. Good morning, Troy. So 73s, 75s, and okay, and a 58. Okay, sounds good. You a little hedge, a little bit of a hedge. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. No, 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 no. Your target, Paul? uh, base, yeah. Archer, yeah. Do, 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. GME as well. Okay. Okay. Spies looking good there, isn't it? Might have a bit more room to the upside there. That's the pre-market high. See, pre-market high. If I use margin with a 25K, I can trade nonstop, correct? Romeo, yes. Yes, if you don't have 25, just use a cash account. You just have to split it up. You have unlimited trades on a cash account as well, Romeo, right? Like if you have, instead of, like if you have, like instead of trying to get to 25K, if you have $1,000, just split it up into however you need to split it up, right? Or if you have five, you can split it up into again 10 different trades, right? And then, I mean, with 10 trades, that should be good for the day, right? And then when you come back tomorrow, the money's going to be there again. So the money's going to be there again, and then you're good to go. So then you're good to go. In your brokerage account, a profit of SPY. Yeah. Back to 23andMe, guys. We finally broke above that 30 zone for ME. ME 23andMe finally broke above that $1.30. $1.30. Better at trading now, especially being drilled with putting a stop loss, Romeo. Yeah, good, good. Again, make sure you spend time on the weekend, still going through the educational stuff, Romeo. Alrighty, make sure you spend some time. Exactly, Dan. With the T+1 now, I see little reason to use margin unless you're very experienced with leverage. Exactly. Again, to me, there's really no need to like have PDT anymore, have limited trades, right? There's also no need for margin account, just split up your monies, right? You don't need to get to 25K to have unlimited trades. So just break it up. Again, you can clearly see though, like this resistance, this 130 resistance for 23andMe is a strong level. The candles are breaking above, but not really closing above yet. La 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 la. Yeah. Wait. How? Do. Okay. Interesting. Mm, yeah. There you go. It's looking promising now. Okay. Yeah, Tesla's on fire, isn't it? Look at Tesla. Tesla's up 4% today while the market's struggling to breathe. Tesla's like, don't worry, guys, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Cooking, Tesla, cooking. So, yeah, it looks very nice. GTEC, yeah. Again, it's still doing a good job of, keeping you above that 197. So, but it's having such a hard time. It's almost like your entry became like the resistance chilled guy. It's almost like yeah, chilled mine. Not chilled guy, chilled mine. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, there we go. Brian, we have a new member, guys. Welcome, Brian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know if you need an invite link, Brian. Alrighty. Again, welcome to the community. Chilled Mind, come join us in Discord. Alrighty, come join us. Mike, come join us in Discord. Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Come join us like Brian. Brian, welcome to the community. Your invite link is under the community tab on YouTube. If you can't find it, just let me know and I'll send you one. No, 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 no. There we go. 212. 212. You're welcome, Brian. Yeah, let me know if you need an invite link. Okay, there we go. So will the Fed drop the market later? Probably. It's what they do best. Where do you find the link? Under the I'll send you one. I'll send you a link. So click on the link and then just follow the steps in the getting started channel. Go through everything and then and then go from there. Random stuff, probably, right? So that's your invite link, Brian, at the bottom of the chat. Again, please don't click the link if you're not a member because it doesn't work. It only works for Brian. Cool. Cool. 10% profits, war. I like it. Yeah, again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, please, and thank you if you haven't already. Let's get to 100 likes. Alrighty. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. And again, if you're not a member yet and you want to join us, come join us. Click the link at the bottom of the chat. Not that link, the other link, the join link. Next earnings, SB. Yeah, I don't know, especially with all the stuff that's happening now. I bet you we're not going to see that though during this earnings report. And we usually what people look for though is not necessarily like the horrible numbers, um, but the guidance, right? So if they do a good job of saying, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened, but this is where we're going, the market will like it. You know, yeah. That's what the markets usually look for. Oh, Spy said, hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. It says. Yeah, exactly, Azul. Yeah, 23 me is still, stuck at this $1.30. And then MLGO, are you happy you sold your position, Romeo? Happy, right? It is building a bit of support there above 1650-ish. So MLGO. For some reason, chilled mine, like your entry just became, the toughest level to break above. Like it goes up and then fails, goes up and then fails, right? It's had such a hard time here. Right where you got in at. Which is annoying, obviously. And it's going again, right? 210. So you did? Okay, good job. Perfect. So then that kind of offsets the silliness on this. Here we go, 211. Maybe this time it's going to break again. The good thing is that it's not broke below that bottom, right? It's still kind of giving you those highs or double bottoms. So it just needs the volume to pop. DR may obviously again garbage, right? So every day we get reminded, as soon as something breaks below the low, don't touch it. Break below the low, don't touch it. Break below the low, stay away, right? Another really good reminder today. When you break below the low today, it's a clear sign of what it wants to do. And then MLGO holding nicely there. Uh, there we go. Is it halted down now? Oh yeah. Again. At this point though, these just seem to be silly halts, but yeah. Let's go, pizza. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, pizza. How are you? How are yous? How are you feeling? Uh Interesting. Pizza the criminal. There's GTEC. Come on, GTEC. You can do it. You can do it. Is around 3 million. That's your next one. You like it, Bob? Okay. Sounds good. Good morning, carry on. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Oh, there you go. 214, 215, 216. Going once, going twice. Not yet. But yeah, chilled mine. MLGO looking good, right? Again, a bit of consolidation above 16 and then pop back to 18. So that looks nice. Again, let me mute my Discord. You guys spam a lot. Romeo, did you get back in? When you say buy signal, what do you mean? When you say buy signal, what are you referring to? Mullen just made new loans, yeah. Mullen, 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 Mullen. Do. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. MLGO just gives you the vibe where, like, it's gonna push for $20 or 20 something at some point, Seemed like a good idea on an hour ago. I know, Yogi, right? It's not anymore. Yeah, this thing just gives you that vibe of like, okay, it's gonna push for the 20s. Here we go, new highs of the day for this thing now. There it goes. Yup. 1929. So that last high from last week was 1970-ish, right? So, yup. And it'll be interesting to see to do the math and see how many zeros Mullen would have without a split. I mean, it wouldn't have that many zeros because no one would trade it, but still to do the math. MLGO's halted up, guys. Halted up MLGO. Oof. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dang. On fire. Um, doo, doo, doo. What an amazing stock this thing is. It dips and it doesn't die. Just comes right back to life. Right back to life. I like it. Type in yes in the chat if you're still holding MLGO. If you're still in MLGO, type in yes in the chat. Okay, there we go. What an amazing stock. What an amazing stock. Brian, yes. Well done. James, yes. Pizza. Sean, congratulations. Well done. No, sadly. Yeah, what a beautiful stock, right? But again, do you guys see the consolidation of the bottom, right? A little bit of consolidation back above the 9, right? And cooks, right? So in this case, obviously we had that supply zone, but still, right? Stock has a lot of momentum. Yeah. Yeah, it just has that vibe, doesn't it, LJ? Right? Like it's gonna break. It's only a matter of time before it breaks $20. Again, this thing was $5 last week. This morning it was $10.90. Now it's 19. Jill, let's go, Jill. Look at that. Are you feeling a bit more confident, Jill? Like consistently cooking? Yeah, consistently cooking. No 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 no. Oh, that's funny. Funny. I could have retired. You really? Yeah, $5 was last week. $5. Now we're halted up at 19. So looking good. Again, the stock is just given that vibe the entire time, right? Send it, Paul. Win $50. The best thing to do with stocks like this is not to say, "Oh, I wish I was holding from $5. I wish I was," just the best thing to do is to keep scalping it, right? Move the stop losses up, and if it hits, look for a brand new entry if you need to, right? As long as it's consolidating, alrighty. Because this doesn't happen all the time. I mean, I say that, and then RGC comes to mind because it just happened last week, and it seems like, but you really never know, right? So there's no point saying, I wish. Um, because all that we see stocks push to $10 all the time and then end up back at $1 the next week, right? So yeah. And then every so often you have a stock that goes from $5 to $50, and then you're like, dang it, I wish. But then that just builds bad habits, right? Because then the one time you try and do it, they take you back to the abyss, you know? Mm, 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 mm. No, I keep saying last week New Jack because that's when we started watching it. If you're wondering, True. Yeah, exactly. No. Monday morning. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Spies. Looks like Spies retracing a bit here. You know what's interesting is since the open, we had a few red candles at the open for the S&P, and it's been green candles on the 5 minutes since. Yeah. New Jack. Let me look at the the 4 hour again here really quickly. So no, we again. So actually, that time frame doesn't give me what I'm looking for. Let me go back to last week, right? Yeah. Actually, maybe yeah. It was this week, wasn't it? It's unhalted now, by the way. We're pumping 19, $20 at the top. It wasn't last week. It was this week. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe yeah. Maybe I'm just losing track of time. You know. Yeah. There we go. Get back to a smaller time frame. So there's your $20 break, going for 21. Woof. MLGO. That thing said, "Hello, guys. Hello. Here's the $20 you guys were asking for." Um, yeah. So 2074 at the highs. Maybe at some point Holo will follow, right? So the two sympathy plays for this Holo, and then maybe a bit of like WIMI, right? So still, there we go. Unhalted. And then the longer this thing stays here, the more likely it is that the other names start to lose the volume, and everybody pays attention to this one, right? Oh, chilled guy, look at that! I keep calling you chilled guy, right? So we finally closed above, right? Finally closed above that 213, and look at where it's at now. So 222. So congratulations, yeah, good job. Maybe try and stay green this time, right? You should be happy. 207 to 217. So you set a stop loss at 217. Okay. Yeah, nice pop to 230 actually. Yeah, very nice again. So your entry was good, right? And the one thing we kept looking at was the fact that it wasn't breaking below the lows, right? So if you're ever in a stock, right, you get into a position and it doesn't break those lows, then you have a chance. If it goes below those lows, you don't have a chance. It's done. It's finished. Abyss. Disaster. Uh, okay, there we go. Perfect. Yo, Devin. Okay, so that looks good. Back to MLGO. At some point when we dip, when this thing has an aggressive dip, unless we consolidate above 20, at some point we're gonna come back and retest our 1860-ish. At some point. At some point. Obviously it would be better if it stayed about $20, but yep. GTEC, there goes new highs. 228. They've had tons of volume lately. Trade? No. 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 Mullins a pump and dump, so yeah, I would I guess, right? Mullen technically pumps every day and then goes back to the abyss if that counts, right? 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? See, I'm losing track of time. Mullen was at 70 cents and then now it's at 22 cents, right? So it is pumping. It's just going back to the abyss is what's happening. So again, GTEC looks really good there. Congratulations. Uh, and stock market crashed 2 weeks before Easter. Starting now. Last call, last call. Martin Lawrence. Um, so you're saying there's going to be a crash in the market, Lawrence? Well, you know you're going to become a meme if that doesn't happen, right? A price increase of for all more than Ferrari just announced a price increase of up to 10% of all model except the 296 due to the tariffs. Mr. Trump. Yeah. Ayo Ruth from Twitter. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? See, then and that's the thing, right? Like, so right. Yep, yep, yep. I don't think I'll be getting any Ferraris anytime soon. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like these car companies are. There might be some car companies that are like, you know what, if we have enough sales that we can keep the price the same, and keep the price the same and still make a good profit, right? Because they probably make good monies, right? But seven. But most companies are just gonna pass that on to the people, right? Just gonna pass that on. So here comes our retest, right? Like we said, at some point we had to come back and retest for 18 something and it's dropping below that level, right? For MLGO. So that's not a surprise, is it? No, right? We had to come back down and retest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just cancel, cancel, cancel. So let's see if we can consolidate above $18 here. No, 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 no. There we go. 1 second. Just need to. And that thing said, nope, no consolidation yet. No consolidation yet. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Still have one. Okay, sounds good. Well done, Azul. That's a really nice play. Still not a single red candle on the 5 minute for SPY. So good recovery, right? Good recovery. 23 me sold all the way off, guys, right? So hopefully again, if you were in this, you took your money, right? This isn't a company that you go diamond hand. Like it's a bankruptcy company that's selling a piece of the business. That's not amazing news, right? So take your monies, right? DRMA again, like I mentioned earlier, as soon as the stock breaks below the bottom, you don't sit there and say, but Blaze, it's a nice discount. No, it's not, right? So get rid of it, right? Most of these stocks, garbage. So GTEC and MLGO are the only two left now. The only two left of all the names, right? So again, Wimi is popping a little bit. Like I said earlier, when MLGO goes, Wimi and Holo are kind of like sympathy plays, right? There goes Wimi. Wee, 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 me. Uh, I'm selling my trading business. That's what GME is doing. That's what GME is doing. So Wimi and Holo, right? These are the two sympathy plays. I'm gonna pull up Holo as well. Yeah, Holo and Wimi are kind of coming back a bit. uh, okay, there we go. Holo consolidating yet? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Give us a bit of consolidation. AMC, anyone? No. Laser, LAZR, collabing with Caterpillar with Industry Autonomous Solution, whatever that means. The collabing, I guess. Collabing is the MSTR for the cool young kids like me. Let's go, Azul. Yep. There it goes. So maybe we can come back to the same level that we bounced at last time, right? Maybe that same level for MLGO. Same support, double bottom there, maybe, right? So again, if it's not consolidating, you might as well just wait, right? So it came all the way back down to support. Maybe it's gonna bounce now. Yeah, right. Pretty strong dip. So this is why, again, you get into a position, right? You take your profits, you move your stop loss up because you really never know, right? We might end up in the abyss, right? And like I mentioned the last time, every time a stock sells off, what does it do? It gives you a sign, right? What's the sign, guys, right? We keep talking about these signs, right? It's stalling at the top, right? You notice how like we stalled at the bottom, basically? Like, look at this, right? We stalled at the bottom, right? And then we ran up, right? No stalling, no stalling, no stalling, no stalling. And then we sat there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, right? And then you had the golden candle, which is another sign of exhaustion, right? And then slap, right? So again, if you want to be safe, right, wait for consolidation. Wait for consolidation, right? So and then go from there. Yeah. Alrighty. Gold is best. In this case, gold just means exhaustion, right? So downside and upside. So you see how we're getting the gold candle now on the downside? It's potentially telling you that at some point it's ready for a bounce, right? So which is a good thing because now we're sitting under double bottom, we're sitting in a demand zone, and we're getting a gold candle, right? So gold just means it's the potential of reversing the move that it was having is there, right? Not the end all and be all. It's just there to help you. Like, hey, like it helped you at the top, right? Like, hey, I think we're gonna sell off, right? That's what the golden candle with the red number 9 on top of it means. It's calling for a sell off, right? And then the gold candle, like at the bottom with the green number 9, means it's calling for a reversal to the upside. Let's see if this golden candle plays out. Yeah. So it's holding that 1660 for now. Those slides from the village, Vita. Yeah. You need to go back to the village and acquire new ones, Peter. So again, 1660 is holding for now. The golden candle is holding for now, trying to, right? Let's see if it plays out. That candle is like, excuse me, who do you think you are? Back to 1660 again. Right, the bottom of that wick is 1650, and they slapped it below. Slapped it below. I want to see where this candle closes, and let's see if we can if it gives us an opportunity here. Right, let's see where that candle closes at. Hey, yo, Chase, what's up? What's up? Alrighty, so the bottom of that wick is 1650. Let's see if this candle closes above 1650. If not, golden candle failed. But now though, still fighting. Still fighting. So that what's interesting is they brought it back up and closed the candle above 1650, but then brought the new candle below. So then you're waiting another minute, right? So again, always wait for consolidation, guys. If you want to be safe, wait for consolidation, right? Let it consolidate. Alrighty. So that last candle closed above. Let's see where this candle closes at in 30 seconds. Yeah, here we go. This candle's back above 1650 again. Crypto Maniac says, I had a dream. I believe it was, and we had a crazy market crash. Oh my goodness. Why is everybody just spamming this in the chat now? This is the second account that's spamming this. What is going on, guys? What's going on? Why is everybody having dreams of the market crashing? Why? Why? They closed that candle above? Unbelievable. Every day someone on YouTube has screams market crash. And I was on the jet. um can't find my chart on MLGO. I No, yeah, I'd be careful with that. Yeah, New Jack, yeah. Again, no consolidation yet though, right guys? No consolidation yet, right? No consolidation yet on MLGO. Ruth, I know, right? Exactly. So again, no consolidation yet. Consolidation means you're not getting you're not getting lower lows on every single damn candle, right? And that's exactly what's happening here. So again, this is why it's really important that you wait for consolidation. Let it consolidate. Let it consolidate. It's nice to have levels, and say, okay, like this is a good level, but you always need confirmation when you're looking for entries. Yeah, that's probably that's a common dream. Do better. Please. Yeah. The crash is coming. I mean, I don't wanna, poo-poo over anybody's dream. So if the market crashes, the market crashes. If the market crashes, the market crashes. GTEC looks good. Chilled mine. Ah, look at that thing go. Look at it go. Yeah, maybe they just want to buy dipskis, James. They want to buy the dips. Yeah, GTEC has done really well. Done really well. GTEC. So again, chilled mine. Move your stop loss up now, though, right? Don't let it go back to the abyss because you want more monies. I will find you. Some love, zero. I'll take a look at zero in a second. Yeah. So 245, 250, next resistance, chilled mine. What's your stop loss at now? It better be above 212. August. I mean, my paranoia. Yeah, exactly. Yep. If we crash, we crash. We're still gonna be here playing the markets, buying the dip skis if we have monies left. So there goes GTEC. Whew, that thing is looking nice. 225. Nice. At least you're guaranteed to walk away with some green, right? So congratulations on the conviction, the patience, right? You've been rewarded. Rewarded. I Chris, and then you woke up. For sure, Ruth. And that's why we've had a 10% correction already in the market, right? We've had that 10% correction. Okay, now let's move on. Let's get back to all-time highs, please. Let's move on. So SPY is finally having a red candle on the 5 minutes. So finally, finally. Do, 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 do. So again, 250 resistance here. Just be careful, chilled right already. If you have a big position, I would recommend scaling some out. If you have a big position, right, closer to 250 here, already. But if you don't, then just keep moving your stop loss up, and you'll be fine. But really nice pop, and those higher lows were quite nice. Finally, woof! That thing is still dipping. That thing finally came back to retest like the break, like the main breakout, like this initial breakout at 1450. Damn. Hmm. Was it a short scalp, Paul? Short scalpy. Anyways, we are holding that retest for now. 15 to 14, 14 now, whatever that level is. That line at the bottom of the range there, it looks like it's finally rebounding from it. Good job, Paul. Well done. GTEC is at 255 now. Woof. Damn, GTEC. That was a good breakout, wasn't it? Really good breakout. 256. Higher lows. Unbelievable. I had the same dream, JP. Yep. 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 First green day in a while, maybe it's a sign, chill. It's a sign. You're here with us. First green day in a while, right? Did you take some profits? I hope you took some profits, right? So it's a sign. Jack? Yeah, there goes your dipskis. Yes, good. Well done. Yeah. There it goes. I mean, look at that. Look at that nasty drop, right? Oh my goodness. Right? Glad you did. Otherwise, again, either way, the stop loss would have hit. Like that thing actually came back all the way to your entry, which is ridiculous. One candle. That's one candle from 260 almost to 212. And it's still dipping on the same candle. That is nasty. That is nasty. Right? So supply zone, red zone, right? Slap. Almost like this thing thought Peter was in it. It's like, okay, let's destroy him. Oof. Crazy. Anyways, MLGO is holding up that bottom support. Alrighty. Holding. Little curlies from there. JP, are you happy now? JP and Chris, are you guys happy now? It got slapped. Are you happy? Yeah, there you go. Robinhood is coming up with its own banking system. Robinhood has actually done some really nice things. Some really, really nice things. Some really, really nice things. As long as it stays above 15 already. So 15, and then you have that 1420, the 200 EMA. The last time we were below the 200 was right at the open. And as soon as we reclaimed the 200, it just started cooking after that. So this whole area, I don't know why I'm moving that line, but initially this 15 already, and then the 200 EMA. Those would be the two levels to watch, Jamal. It is looking a little bit sus now, isn't it? Just make sure you have a plan with that position. And then if it doesn't hold that range, then okay, it's probably going to go back to the same level that Jack mentioned. Dips, dips, dips. Is still be green, JV? Dang. Where the hell did you sell this thing at? Did you sell it at $2 or something? Mm. Uh, oh, 213. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, that's okay. I think the only mistake you might have made here, JP, was not getting back in, right? Because again, clearly that thing had resistance at 213, right? Once, trying to get a thing going. So once, twice, and then three times, like right there. And then on the fourth time, it finally, like four, and then the fifth, it broke out. So your only mistake was maybe not getting in once it broke and closed above, right? So I don't think you did anything wrong here, like nothing at all, right? Because we could have easily just failed, quite a few times and then gone back to the abyss, right? But the only thing you can look at and say, okay, what can I take away from this is maybe the fact that like if it's giving you higher lows, even if it's failing at resistance, but it's giving you those higher lows, it's a good thing, right? Because then it's just trending up anyways, right? Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and then breakout. That's the only takeaway from this. Yeah. And then the usual retest of the breakout, like we always talk about, right? We break above resistance. At some point, it's going to come back and retest that area, right? And that's exactly what's happening now. It just came back to retest at 213. So if it can stay above, maybe it's going to start pushing back up again. Because I don't really think there was a reason for that nasty crash. That was a nasty crash. Did you done for the day? BITO? You got some BITO? BITO. Like as a long play? Oh what? Look at 23andMe, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Damn. 137 to 76 cents. You should have shorted this thing, Paul. BINGO. Oh my goodness. Look at that, Doge. Ooh. Oh my days. I like it. Maybe this is your calling, Maybe this is your calling, Doche. To be a criminal with Paul and short stocks. Yeah. I mean, again, a little bit of luck, right? But you're shorting at resistance anyways. So sometimes luck is a good thing, right? So for now, it's holding that retest area. It's not very often you're in a short position at resistance and then it flushes like that, right? Usually doesn't happen, but that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. Peter needs to learn how to short, That's okay, Paul. uh, Dang, Archer. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yeah, here comes another retest of that 212 level. Peter, as you should, AK. Everybody should have trust issues with stocks. Unless you're buying a a long-term investment in a large cap company, then that's a bit of a different story. But when you're playing with momentum stocks, you should have trust issues, because if you don't, they will take your monies. Take your money. So again, for MLGO, you kind of want to see that thing bounce. We talked about this whole range here, right? You want to see that thing start to build support around this range, MLGO. So between that support and the 200 EMA, right? So it wicked to the 200 and then popped a bit. So Peter has trust issues with the casino, with Buffalo. And there goes Spy. Spy's like, you know what? I gave you guys enough dipskis. Back to the highs. Back to the highs. Back to the highs. That's interesting, actually. Very interesting. Buffalo. GTEC is still holding that level? Yeah, trying to. I think needs some positive volume though. I think the way that it flushed, it scared everybody. Scared everybody. There we go. So, but it is holding that level though, right? That retest area, that 212. So retest and holding for now for GTEC. Can you get back above 220? Dang, that thing is super slow now. It's just sitting there. Did you close your entire position at Shield? Until 2 minutes, that was a sweet short, Doche. Sweet short. NKTX. Another well done. No, 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 no. There you go. Small green of Archer. Yes, yes, yes. Well done. Well done. Yeah. You're happy with the profits? Good. Well done. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, now we need something else to cook. We need something else to cook. There we go. Well, another new client, Gail. So do you buy cars for clients? Is what you do? That's cool. Very cool. Very cool. Me too, Archer. Me too. Otherwise, we'd have to change your password. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. Take a second and smash a like. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Already? Click the link at the bottom there and come join us in Discord. Chilled mind, come join us. Jack, come join us. I'm gonna find all of you guys. So click the link, become a legend member, and come join us in Discord. What is that? Let's go, Joe. 219. Faye, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Dealer services. Oh, that's cool, Gil. Very cool. Oh, that's an interesting job, isn't it? It's like that is cool. Yeah. Sounds good, chilled. Sounds good. Okay, Gil. If you don't find us tomorrow on YouTube, guys, we're live on YouTube's every day of the week except for Friday. So if you don't find us, we're going to be streaming in Discord tomorrow. So if you don't find us, we're going to be in Discord. Alrighty. So make sure you. Yeah, it's playing in that range, isn't it? So again, this is the range that MLGO needs to bounce in. Like if it wants to go, it needs to be now. If not, they're gonna slap it. So you bought at 1080, sold at 20, made 2400. Let's go, studio. Congratulations. That's very nice. Yeah, really good entry, really good exit, right? Don't diamond hand these things. $20, take your monies, move on, right? This is not the market to be diamond handing stocks. It's just not. Okay, sounds good, Chilled. Sounds good. Perfect. Yeah. So once you become a member, even if we're not on stream, if you send me an email, hottradesx@gmail, I'll send you a link. Or just go to the, if you do become a member, just go to the community tab. There's going to be an invite link there for Discord. But the email is also in the description of all the videos. So you can just email. And GTEC is still holding that level, but it's lost a lot of the volume now. Lost a lot of the volumes. So yeah, when you do become a member, in order for the link to show up, it has to be, you have to be a legend or a gold member. So one of the two levels. Ready? Not the sold out levels. CRVO. Uh, okay, what else do we like here? There we go. So there goes GTEC, guys. Oof, nice. Did anybody get into GTEC on that dipski there? 225. Ooh, wee, there it is. Look at that beautiful retest, guys, for GTEC. Look at that, right? And this is something we teach every day on stream, right? Every day of the week, we teach this, right? When you break above resistance, guess what's going to happen? At some point, it's going to have to come back and retest that level, right? At some point, right? Look at this. Look at how strong this resistance was. At some point, it comes back and it's retesting. You don't jump in, you wait for consolidation, and then boom skis. Right? So, yup, there it is. There it is. Asteria, you did. AK did. Did you get in this time again, Chilled Mind? There it is. Beautiful pop. Right? So again, like I said, always wait for consolidation. Always wait for consolidation. At least it gives you a chance to make a little bit of money, right? So GTEC. Jack, did you get in? I know you were looking for a reason to get in. Cash account done for the day. Well done. Yeah, good job. Good job. So $2.30 is your next resistance. CM, well done. I like it. I like it. But again, the retest is is a real thing. Like when you break out, retesting that level, especially if it's a big level like that, it's a real thing. So here goes a break of 321, 321. Break it, break it, break it, break it. 230, 3, 2, 1. I think it's gonna make me count to 100 before it breaks it. Anyways, 230 resistance needs to be broken. There it goes, broke out. So your VWAP is your VWAP at 230 234 is going to be your next obstacle there. Alrighty. So be careful. Be careful up there at the VWAP 234. Be careful. 20 to 30. Well done. So 19 to 28, Chris. Well done. You guys are all scalping this like criminals, you know. More knowledge, absolutely. So just be careful. Every time we get to the VWAP, you want to be careful. Every time, right? Obviously, now you're getting a bit of a golden candle as well too. So that kind of so be careful there, right? 234. But again, if you got in anywhere on the curl from the bottom, you're happy, right? And now we're kind of failing a bit at that level. Maybe if we take another run at it, it's gonna break. But again, look at that, 220, 225 now, right? So perfect, right? Anytime you see the VWAP, it's always going to be a problem every time. Especially when you've had a big run like this, the VWAP is always going to act as your next resistance. So yeah, maybe dipskis and then another run. Beautiful CM. AK, good job. Eric, beautiful sell. Added some of the dipskis, Shima, monies. So yeah, it doesn't mean the stock is done, right? It just means again retracement. So if you're scalping, you need to take some money, right? So maybe we can retest and stay above 220. That'd be nice. Go back up. Yeah, there we go. 228. Go back up. 229. Uh, it did. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, they slapped it back down. Slapped it back down. Yup. Yeah, Spice stalled at that level too much. Like look at the stalling, right? Almost like it's giving you it's giving you a message, right? Like look at that, right? So look at that. At no other point did it stall this much, right? So that's stalling and the T-Rex looking thing, like it looks like a T-Rex, doesn't it? Right? That was your sign. That was your sign that I wanted to get slapped. No, 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 no. Buy fake out. And look at our MLGO. MLGO is still in that little circle range we talked about, right? So that 200 EMA, right? It needs to bounce in this range if it wants to go. So it's trying. Trying. And that GTEC still retesting. So again, if you took your monies right there, congratulations. Give me a high five. Alrighty. Sometimes you just need to take your monies at resistance and just walk away, especially in this market. Another shot. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. This isn't my playlist. Sounds nice though. Not mine. Before we end up in jail. With the fall with the good news, Samuel, are you in it? Let me take a look. Yeah, I saw the news earlier, and TDTH, right? I had it up on stream earlier, it just wasn't performing. So, yeah, like at the open, and then it immediately flushed at the open, and I was like, garbage, right? Also, it looked super sus. Oh, that thing's down 62% with news after being up from $1.95 in the morning to 60 to 57 cents. Yeah. Anyways, it's not like the news was amazing though, Samuel. Like the company approved a $1 million share buyback, right? It's it's not really that big of a deal. But the only thing you can look here and say, oh dang, this looks okay, is the stock basically ran like, I bet you these guys did something scammy. They did something scammy is what they've done, right? Like look at the stock. The stock went from 57 cents and then pump, and then they finally dropped news and it popped and then to the abyss. That's very scammy, right? But the only good thing here is that it's back to the all-time lows, right? So 50 cents all-time lows, maybe not bad. If you do get into a position, put a stop loss right below 50 cents. Alrighty. Sheesh. The stock was doing fine on its own until the company opened their mouth. They're like, we want to buy some shares. We want to FOMO. The stock said, oh yeah, you couldn't FOMO at 50 cents. You want to buy at $1.50? Ah, the good thing is that it's at all-time lows. Anyways, I mean, that's the good thing, right? ST, like, yeah, you know. So if you want to buy it, maybe it's at all-time lows. It's on the floor. But yeah, one wig to the abyss. Yeah, exactly, Peter. So this was back in yeah, so this was the beginning of March, right? So it was at 50 something cents, and then it cooked, and then now it's back to the same level, so it might be a double bottom. Yep. Good morning, River. Hello. Tilray. Tilray is going to need more than that, though, Pete. Right? They're going to need the U.S. to not be against drugs. Anyways, the stupid stock MLGO is still consolidating in that range. So, and GTEC holding above the 200 now, so 220. 220. $300 for me today. You're out. Prince, well done. Congratulations. Have a wonderful rest of the day. It's a pretty good daily goal, isn't it? $300 a day. Pretty good daily goal. Yeah. Yes, please. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, looks like we're slowly losing some volume as we approach the lunchtime. I only make $500 a week. Like you make $500 a week at work is why you quit. Okay, there you go. And yeah, very nice new jack. I like it. What's happening this weekend, Pizza? Pizza is about to attack me, guys. Give me your portfolio password before this weekend. Pizza is about to, so. Uh, yep. Looks like NVNI. Snake attack. Uh, yeah, NVNI is looking good. Finally broke out. That was a good breakout too, actually, above 25 cents. Good push. Forgot about GTEC instead. No, 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 no. Yeah, sounds good. NVNI, and then obviously supply zone at 28 cents, right? For anybody that's in that. MLGO is just sitting there like, hey, do I pop now? Do I pop? Do I pop? Do I pop or do I not pop? Do I go or do I not go MLGO? Sky, you're still scalping MLG, the other one, VVPR. One second, let me listen to this voicemail. To the roof, M cents. Peter, there's M cents. Exactly, Varys. Exactly. 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 GTEC, maybe GTEC is going back to that same bottom again. Another green day. Well done. Well done, Paul. Still traumatized. SNDL for the okay, sounds good. Yeah. See what happens at that same 212 level, you Jack. See what happens there. Mm-mm-mm. And DRMA looks like it wants to go back and retest the 200. MLGO is trying to pop, trying. That thing's like, do I go? Do I go? Can I go now? Right. But again, that range we were looking for, right, is the support range, right? And it's trying to pop above it. Trying to pop. Alan, your question is answered all day in the options channel. You know that, right? Yeah. Yes, India owes me. No, the market doesn't owe anybody. You know that, right? Let's go. M Sense, how are you? And GTEC is back to that bottom again. Again, when we get to the bottom of any level, you always want to make sure you give it time to consolidate, unless you're just willing to get in and put a stop loss right below, right? Because not every time we get to support is that level gonna hold, right? Sometimes we get there and it goes to the abyss, right? So unless you're willing to, you jump in and you put a stop loss right below, then that's fine. But waiting is always the right thing to do. So, but yeah, we'll see. I doing wrong since I started in the past 2 hours. Chilled mind, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, welcome to the community. Invite your friends, and let's make monies together, right? So you know what they say, right? 90% of people that trade stocks lose. It's because most people have no idea what they're doing, right? And again, it's it's not that it's the complicated things, it's the simpler things, like putting a stop loss, like not buying at resistance, not diamond handing, right? It's not like like it's the rocket science stuff. It's just you know um like being in the right stock, right? Following the right stocks, because everybody else is, right? Setting a stop loss, looking at charts, the right education, the right community, blah blah blah, right? So, and then we can start to emotionally trading for the past few months, yeah, right? So there you go. Yep. We trade stocks and we just move on. You know what they say, right? Like pizza does. Absolutely, James. Teamwork with 90 days. Is that what it says? Okay, yeah. Again, it's not that it's because we just don't know better, right? We just don't know better. People lie to us all the time, right? Like like these companies, right? They're like, oh, we just dropped this headline, our stock is going to $10, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, people lying to you all day on YouTube, on social media, right? I bet you if you go on Twitter right now, you're going to see somebody watching this stock calling for $50. Is it going to get to $50? Are you going to believe it? I mean, if you're new to the market, you might, right? So yep, yep. So we don't know any better, and then we show up to the market, and then people lie to us, right? I remember when I started trading stocks like a long time ago. Uh, like I wasn't really familiar with like all the YouTube stuff and like the social media stuff, and I didn't really watch like YouTube while trading stocks. I think it was harder back then because this is a story of like back in my day. There wasn't really like community and stuff like that. Like where you could trade with people and like look up stuff. I used to get these emails. Those emails you get in your DM, like in your private. They're like, buy this stock. It's gonna go. It has the potential to go up 700%. I'm like, damn, 700% all in. And then I would get destroyed. Like, okay, like what the hell? These guys said it was going up 700%. Like, what happened? You know? And then you just keep learning. Yeah, like we have the best community, Shima. The absolute best community. All in, Archer. You have no idea. No idea. No idea. That was back in high school. Back in high school. I got entered a few times in high school. You go to you guys have Harvey's, because that was my first job. My first job was Harvey's. You know, working fast food. I'm like, okay, I have $100. Yeah, let me go put this $100 in this stock. These guys say it's going up 100. My $100 is gonna be $700. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I could buy these soccer shoes. Oof. Nope. Entered. Shima, yeah. Ever since I did, they got me. Was that Chipotle? Yeah. Yep. No, Shima, there's already one out there. There's already one out there. You live and you learn, right? Is it's like Cars Junior. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Yeah, it's been quite a journey, hasn't it? Quite a journey. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like we had a baby bounce up 212, but then we're failing, right? It's losing a bit of volume here, GTEC. Right, MLGO is still just sitting in that same range, right, off the 200 EMA. So it's lacking the volume to pop, but it's holding that range down. So come on, something give us a pop. We need boomskis. We need boomskis, guys. Boomskis. Absolutely, the one. Absolutely. Oh, Peter. Absolutely. Yeah. You live and you learn. Live and you learn. On the option seems like just for the ND's exhaustion tariff. Yeah, Alan, it's the tariff rubbish. The tariff rubbish. Doo-doo. Jim Cramer just said on CNBC, "I hate free trade. It has wrecked small towns across America. I hate free trade." This okay. I really want to see how this tariff stuff plays out. Because again, like at the end of the day, these companies, if they just want to keep increasing, they're just gonna increase prices, and it's not like it's gonna. So I hope, I hope it all plays out as they want it to. I really hope. Otherwise, these prices that we're saying are really high. They're only gonna keep going higher, right? Unless again these companies stop being greedy. Because again, we at the end of the day, we know that these companies, they've been hiking their prices, for years and years and years now. So hopefully, with the tariffs, they don't hike them even higher. Right? Uh, Back in the day, was the cause of the decline exactly, Troy? Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been at least like I don't know. Yeah, it's like at least 7 years since I've had a Harvey's Burger. I don't remember the last time I worked there though. Like over 10. I don't know. I want to see Martin's dream come alive already. Ah, Martin's gonna scam you. Maybe not. No, no, no. Did Spy go back up, Archer, or what? Did he go to the abyss? Looks like GTEC is still holding that same bottom, 212. This time, GME attempting to make $1.3 billion. Not gonna work this time. Here comes the dip. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I bet you a lot of companies are gonna start doing that. Raising money to go buy Bitcoin. What do you guys think about that? Like, you guys think? Recovering now. Okay, you did. Okay. There goes 218. Another bounce again for GTEC. They're not. Oh, okay. I have no idea. No idea. That's a lot of monies. It's a lot of monies. Also, like these guys have what? Azul $5 billion in the bank. How come just use the damn money you have? Like use 1 billion of all the monies you have. No, they just want to leave the cash there and go raise more cash to do an offering. To go buy Bitcoin. Yeah, that just yeah. Whatever. Anyway, GTEC is still bouncing again. Same level. They're like Azul, we need your monies. We don't want to use our monies. So Zoo says it's a great play, smart play, 100%, 0% interest. Yeah, always when the announcement comes, of course, yeah, it's gonna drop for sure, for sure. Yeah, let's see, right? In 5 years or in a year, if Bitcoin is at $250,000 or above 100K. I think everybody's gonna look at this and say, "Oh, that was a good move." Let me take a look. Cheddar. RG, you're in RGLS. In Okay, let me take a look. RGLS. You're in at 166. Can I check? Of course. 166. And when you look at this, what do you see? We see that example of what we've been talking about all day today, right? How do you tell when a stock is about to go back down, right? When it's stalling at the top, right? Look at that, right? It goes up so easily, and then all of a sudden it's in the supply zone, the red zone, right? And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes of stalling, and then they slap it down a little bit. Let me just look at the bigger time frame though. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Look at that, right? This is the daily chart. And right away, you can see that this resistance has been here forever, forever, right? This level at 180-ish. 180 to 185, that's your resistance. Cheddar, right? This resistance actually goes all the way back to July of 2024, right? So it's been a whole year. Out on that third week. Okay. Yeah, so again, good exit, right? Now, if you want to play this thing again, it needs to clear that 185, and then maybe some more buying pressure comes in, right? Or maybe a dipski to retest 160 again, right? So good exit though, right? Sometimes you look at the daily chart and you're like, oh, duh, that's obvious. Of course, it was gonna fail at 180-ish, right? It's been failing at that level for a year now. So, yup. MLGO still just consolidating in that range, guys, right? It needs to break above that range if it wants to cook. And then GTEC popped and then came back down. So, yeah, I just think though GME could have, used the money they have as well. Um, Again, I have Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin. I'd like for Bitcoin to go way, way, way high. Obviously, that's why my money's in there. So, you know, so I see why they're doing what they're doing, right? And I don't mind that they're doing what they're doing because I'd like more companies to do what they're doing so Bitcoin can go up. So you know, so I think it's a good thing for Bitcoin. Um, I just think all of that cash they have, they could have shown a bit more, like belief in what they're investing in by using some of the cash they have instead of like raising money for 0% interest. Um, but really, it's an offering, right, on investors to go buy an asset, right? So basically, at the end of the day, what do they lose? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? Nothing. It's not like they borrowed the money for interest payments. No, they borrowed the money from shareholders, or they're trying to do that for free, so they can go buy something, and then if it cooks, they're like, "Yay, amazing!" Why they sit on $5 billion? Your Jack is not happy. uh, yeah. No, GME, I think we've been saying this a long time. Like GME has some really nice cash, and if they want to pivot and do something else, they could do an amazing job. Meeting with Sailor and la 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 foreshadowing la 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 pretty, yeah, yeah. They have a nice yeah. The Yeah, New Jack for sure, for sure, for sure. Yep, yep. Yep. So what happened with GME is so remember when the earnings initially came out, right? So GME, right? Those earnings came out and the stock was actually doing quite well. Like it was doing really well, right? And you can kind of tell like the whole market agrees with this, right? The stock was doing well. Like so this is GME earnings the other day, right? The company announced earnings, right? Earnings were okay, right? But the market was really excited that they wanted to buy Bitcoin, right? So, the stock went from $25 all the way up, right? Like all the way up to $30, right? Yeah, right below $30, right? So the market was okay with the earnings and really excited about the fact that they were going to buy some BTC, right? But then they announced that they were going to do an offering to buy the damn BTC, right? The market said, "Are you kidding me right now? Really?" And then slapped it, right? So, like Azul said, every time a company does an offering, it has that initial negative effect, right? So, in the long run, if Bitcoin is cooking, then the stock will obviously recover as well. But yeah, The market didn't like that as well. So nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Holders and using the to invest in la 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 Pete. Yeah. Yep. Again, offerings are usually negative in the short term, but if it's a really good company, they can find a way to turn it around. Oh, if the investment is good, then the company will eventually come back. So hopefully GME can cook with BTC. Cook, you know. But yeah, I do think though, with or without the offering, kind of have a feeling GME was going to be here anyways, because that's the range. It's always going from $30 back to the low 20s, back to $30, back to. So, is there any more detail? GME down 13% on pace for largest percent decrease since June 2024. Dang, really? Oh my goodness, they really didn't like that. Okay, let me see. I want to see if there are any more details to this. So GameStop drops. The meme stock is selling 1.3 billion of notes to buy Bitcoin. La 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 la. Senior notes aiming to la 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 invest in Bitcoin. La la la. Uh, uh, Profit holiday. Yeah, see, everybody is excited about the fact that they have so much money in the bank, right? So, like, that's a lot of money. They can basically do whatever they want to do. Here, it's clear that the company's some value. La 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 la. Price target raised to 11.50 from $10, which is silly, but Wednesday, blah 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 blah. Addition to portion may be invested in Bitcoin. The maximum amount of Bitcoin it can accumulate and may sell any of its currency. Oh yeah, obviously. La la la. Really? Did you see that, Azul? Bitcoin investment adds a whole new layer of meme love. Okay. La 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 la. Yeah. So 3,000 stores in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and France. Cool. I just wanted to see if there was anything new in there, but there really isn't. There really isn't. You sold your entire position, right, Azul, and then got back in, basically? Or are you just waiting for now? MLGO is doing a really good job just consolidating off the bottom there. Off the bottoms. Let me take a look at DRCT. Esther, what's your question? LYT? Siri, I'm not talking to you. Why are you yapping? Look at this, guys. Ridiculous. Nice pop there. What's your question, Esther? DRCT. Okay, before earnings. Okay. Maybe something's coming. If MLGO would just break out of this range and just go out, that'd be nice. You're curious if it's recovering? Uh, uh, mm, mm, La 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 la. Okay, sounds good. Okay. 24 right now, 17 at 25 and 29.50. Yeah. No, you've done a really good job. I like the way you scalp GME. I like it. There we go. GTEC is still just in that same range. Dang. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, let me take a look. Let's take a look. You were looking at LYT. Sounds good. Spy went to the abyss. Dang, they really slapped that thing, Archer. Anyways, moving on. LYT. Uh, uh, 5. There you go. Yeah, that's a nice recovery, as Terry. Again, it doesn't really answer your question, though, right? But it is recovering, yes. From what, 9 cents? Yeah. Your next resistance is right there, though, like 11.40. Yeah. The big candle, that sucked. Yeah, it really did. Yep, I remember that. Yep. Unbelievable. This lady, uh, let's see. Spy calls are back. Sounds good. Yeah, we're probably just gonna play games for now. Let's go, Troy. Money's yeah, we're gonna play games for now till the second probably, right? We're already at the end of the month anyways, so we're just gonna it's gonna be tariff this, tariff that, right? You know, Trump couldn't keep quiet, so I think the market at this point just expects that he's gonna yap about it all the way till the second. So I think somebody, remember how the first time like Trump was like, like every president that comes into office, like leaves with like an increase with like increase of wealth, except for him. Why do I feel like this time it's going to be different? You know, all of these crypto coins, all of these dips in the markets, all of these foundations. Anyways, moving on. GTEC still holding 212. Nice bottoms. Don't make me go into the rabbit hole. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Saturday. Uh, There we go. As in the world, yeah. I mean, yep. As it should, right? I think we'd rather have American stuff have the most impact. Because imagine if other countries had, some of these other countries are way crazier, Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it just kept failing too much at the top, right? Like, look at that. It just kept failing too much at that resistance right there. And then obviously, if it breaks below the bottom, they're going to slap it. So they slapped it, right? Too much failing at the tops. DRCT is cooking though, Shima. Looking really good. 120 now. $1.20. There we go. 120. Is anybody still in GTEC, or you guys yeah, definitely slapped it, ST. Slapped it. Alrighty, let's see. Let's go. 10 more people smash a like. Let's get to 100 likes, and then 214. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad level to be taking a gamble at, You're also in. Yeah, not a bad level. Like, this is what, the third time now, so will it run though? It needs the volume. So as long as you have a stop loss right below, you're still fine. Yeah. No, we need to get back above 220, and then once we get back above 220, then we can look for that supply zone again, right? So one resistance at a time, right? So 212 support, this 200, which kind of connects with 220, which is perfect, right? That's your next resistance, and then you're looking for that 230-ish to 235. That VWAP is at the top there, but it's missing the volume. Stop at even, beautiful CM. Yeah. Yeah. And then DRCT is failing at around $1.20, right? Which is very common. At this point, we know anytime a stock gets to $1.20, 220, 320, 420, you want to be careful. And if it does break above that level, it still has to $1.30, right? So that 10-cent range above $1.20 is always exactly CM, which is perfect. So watch $1 for this one. Shima, you got out? LYT is still below the 200, it seems. Below the 200. By lunch break, pick up, yeah, for sure, New Jack, for sure. Lunchtime slowness. Okay, what else? CRVO super slow. Super slow, even though it's moving up, hitting highs. Yeah. CRVO. Yeah, this one was a good push too. Nothing crazy, but 20% for CRVO. Low and steady. LYT just had a nice pop there. Nice pop, LYT. Actually, I think it's over here. Yep. Nice retest of the breakout, actually. Nice retest. Today wasn't a horrible day though, right? Some little scalpies all over the place. Nothing crazy, but yeah. As much as like the main markets, like the large caps, don't affect these momentum stocks we play with. To a certain degree, when the market is, when there's all of that stuff going on, people want to take some time and manage the long term stuff. So then, we don't get the crazy runs, which is annoying. But yep. But then again, I don't think we had any stock that had amazing news today. There was nothing crazy. Mm, 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 mm. Speaking of lunch, you're hungry, isn't it? Well, I guess it is lunch. It's yeah, midday for you. So Thursday. Mm. There we go. GTEC. GME minus 15%. Almost back to the lows of the day. In the distant past, yeah. It's only 10 a.m. for me. 10 a.m. for me. So still morning. Still time to get breakfast, Troy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I don't really like any of these other names here for scalpies. There goes LYT pushing for that view at 12 cents. 12 pennies. Let's give it what? 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes and then go back to Discord. Yeah? Deal. Unless something cooks, and then we can yeah, 5 more minutes and then we can go back and hang out in Discord. 5 more minutes. So let me know if you have any last questions, blah blah blah. And here comes the view for LYT. So that view up again, we mentioned the view up earlier, right? So the view up is always, 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 always a level to like look at and say, is this resistance? Is it not resistance? I careful. And also keep in mind, it really depends how much of a run we have into the view app though, right? So like, so what I'm trying to say is, let's say you're sitting right here and your view up is right here. Like this run is not enough, right? It can easily break above the view up and cook, right? If you're sitting right here and your view up is all the way up there and it runs all the way up, and then okay, like that's a problem, right? So it really depends the amount of room you have between the run and the view up, right? So you can kind of see we got to the view up and then red candle, right? We're trying to dip a little bit, right? So the view up is always, always, always a problem. And again, like I said, when you're having to run from the bottom all the way up there, then yeah, you can rely on it. Alrighty, make sense? So yeah, view up is not view ups. Really, Hazu? Let's see if it gets back above 570. So Discord is the community, right? So we're only on, that's where we hang out most of the day, right? Pre-market, after hours, all day long. We share ideas. We do Discord streams like tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to stream like we do today, but in Discord, right? So we share ideas. We do educational classes. We talk about so much. That's where we spend most of the time, right? That's where the money is made. New Jack, right? Um, as soon as the news comes out, it's in Discord, right? You see a lot of these names that you're like, oh, up 100%, up this, right? If something happens, we usually catch it before we get on stream or, after hours, blah, blah, blah. So that's why it's important to be a part of a community, right? So again, the beauty of Discord is that it's a community, right? And yeah, lunchtime. Let's go, Jeff. Hey, hey, yo. Just have to click around. La, 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 la. And you exactly. And honestly, once you're in Discord for a little bit, it just becomes second nature. Right? Second nature. It's yeah. I think yeah. When like before we created Discord, I don't know, like how long ago? Like 5 years ago. I was like, oh my goodness, what's this new thing? Like, I don't want to create a whole because we were initially using Slack for the community, right? And then Slack got pretty expensive. Um, Slack was saying something like, like the free version would delete messages, and then it was saying like you have to pay like $7 per person. So that got a little bit ridiculous. So then, we moved to Discord, and initially it was a bit of a figuring out, but then I think it's pretty easy to figure out. Yeah, when it wasn't joined on anyone's. Yeah. No, yeah, not old timers like us. No, Pete, come join us. I promise. We have members of all ages already. We have members of all ages, so and everybody figures it out, and it's pretty easy, honestly, right? And for most people that play momentum stocks, like some of you guys, you just need to stay in one channel. Um, yeah, I'm not calling Yogi old because I think old is a mindset, right? Yogi is 70 years old, right? Yogi is 70, and Yogi's been in Discord forever now, right? And it's pretty easy for him to navigate and all of that stuff. Uh, Yogi, don't fight me, please. Uh, instead of yeah, yep, yep. Mm, yeah. So if you want to join us in Discord again, click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot. Come join us, and yeah, we will most likely be streaming in Discord tomorrow. So if you don't see us on YouTube, it's because we're on in Discord. Yapping, CRBO looking good. New highs of today, slow and steady. GTEC looks good still, right? So stop loss is still safe. CM, right? Really good base. Let's go, Azul. Na 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 na. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, less politics, more stonks. What is that? There's an IPO coming out that's WTF, right? Is that tomorrow or next week? Like, who names an IPO WTF? Who does that? Anyways, maybe it's gonna be fun. With a name like that, though, it might be a lot of fun. Might be a lot of fun. So yeah, LYT failed at the VWAP obviously, and then came back down to the 200, right? And then used the 200 as a bounce level. So that's pretty perfect. Yeah, better than Ding Dong. DDL. Yep. Crazy. Yeah. Let's see what happens when they come live. It might be a lot of fun. CRVO is pushing for $10, slow and steady. Must be a great stock. Yeah, we'll see. It's either gonna open and go boom skis, or it's gonna open and go to the abyss. Straight to the abyss. Straight to the abyss. Doo-doo. Hoping for break even this time. Okay. LYT. Okay, sounds good. I hope you didn't just buy a few minutes ago, though, Esteri, right? Because we were pointing out that view up resistance, and this is 12 cents. So risk reward, not worth it, right? You must have bought this thing way earlier then, right? And then all the way down. Okay, you did. Okay, okay. Yeah, just make sure you're setting those stop losses, though, please, right? Because I would rather you buy this thing at 12 cents. So let's say we have support at 12 cents, right? You're like, okay, I'm gonna buy this thing at 12 cents because it's holding, right? But if it breaks below 12 cents, close that position, right? Because imagine you came back into this thing at a demand zone or at any other point, like you'd be so green right now or recover the money, right? So much easier for you to navigate. Also, if you wanted to get our break even and we knew this VWAP was resistance, you could have sold above 12 cents, right? But let's see what happens here though. See if we can stay and then go back up. La 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 la. La. Yeah. Oh yeah, Troy. Yeah, DTCK. That was fun. BSAC was a nice one too. It seems like all the stocks that that come to life with like funny names, they seem to do well. At least initially, and then they go to the abyss. Yeah, we had some fun with DTCK, and then we had some fun with BSAC. Oh, yep. Ding Dong was another one. There was one more. There was one more. Nuts was another one, right? Nuts. Nuts was another one. There's so many names. So many names. Uh, WTF is expected to trade the first of next month. Okay, that'd be interesting. First, it's next week. Next week. No, 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 no. They're thinking, I know, right, Troy? Yep, it's gonna be fun. CRBO is pushing brand new highs of the day here, so $9.90. This one's so nice, slow and steady, slow and steady. 994 highs of the day. 994. CRVO. But yeah, so if you do become a member when the stream is over, just send me an email, or there's going to be a link in the and under the community section. But yeah, so we're gonna leave it here for the day. Have a wonderful day. See you guys in Discord. Alrighty, be safe. Don't do anything dangerous today or tomorrow. Cool, cool, cool. And should be good to go. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. If we don't see you guys, if you're not a member, have a wonderful weekend. If you are, I'll see you tomorrow on stream. And here comes $10. Oof. Tomorrow, chilled. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. If for some reason you're having any issues, just send me an email, please. Alrighty. Again, hotratesx at gmail. At the very top of your screen there is the email. CRBO is popping there. Peace out, Pete. Later, Jay. Bye, Troy. Bob, thank you. See you later. Esther, see you in Discord. Azul, take care. You're working tomorrow, and okay, sounds good. So see you next week then, Azul. Much love. See you later. Diego, have a wonderful weekend. See you later. Take care, Luna. You're welcomes. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, y'all. Bye, guys.